Previously in my series on how to draw and paint the acrylic portrait, I taught you how to begin layering up the paint on the face. I also taught you how to paint details such as eyes, the nose and the lips. To begin, you should have a painting similar to this. As you can see, the colours are starting to appear more skin-toned and realistic. As well as this, the eyes appear more lifelike. In today's video, which is the last in the series, we will finish off the skin tones. I will also teach you how to paint hair and eyebrows. To begin the hair, choose a darker tone than what you used for the underpainting. For example, a dark mix of burnt umber and burnt sienna would be great. Find a large, flat, hog bristle brush and starting from the centre, paint in the direction that the hair flows. Remember to use a good mix of colours, including reds, yellows, maybe even blues. The hair can be seen in many colours and tones, especially when light hits the head. Be careful when painting in areas where the hair is growing along the hairline and along the sides and near the ears. For this, use a paler tone to give the impression that the hair is thinner and wispy in these areas. Remember to paint away from the face rather than across to give a realistic impression to your painting. You will notice that with a bristly brush you can create the effect of hair much easier than with a softer brush. Use your finger to blend in harsh lines across the forehead. Also, incorporate highlights by mixing paint with titanium white. Soften the highlights with darker tones. Look closely at the reference image to see where the most light and shadow is on the hair. Now, let's begin working on the eyebrows. Using a smaller, flat bristle brush, mix a pale tone and cover the area in which the eyebrow will lie. Now, choose a darker tone of the same colour, perhaps a burnt umber, and paint in small strokes using the edge of the paintbrush. Soften the edges using pale colours and blend with the skin tone. Then, find a very thin brush and paint thin lines in yet a darker tone. Paint in the direction in which the hair grows to achieve a realistic look. Now, do the other eyebrow using the same technique. Now, let's focus on the ear. It is often that artists forget about the ears, but it is important that you learn to correctly paint them, and they are important for balancing out the face. Here, remember the shadows and creases of the ear. I recommend to use ultramarine for the shadowed areas. Finish off the lips by adding highlights. Paint in a downward motion to replicate the creases and lines of the lips. Don't forget highlights above the upper lip. Now, with a very large bristle brush, indicate the freckles and pores of the skin by using a pale brown. Paint in a dabbing motion on the cheeks and forehead. Finally, using a very soft, fine brush, use only titanium white to paint small spots of light on the lips, the tip of the nose, the eyes, and the corner of the ear. Now we have reached the end of the series. I have truly enjoyed teaching you the basics of painting the portrait. We have come a very long way since video 1, where I taught you the basic proportions of the face. Over the course of the series, we went through drawing in proportion, painting a thin wash, layering the paint, detail and hair. I really hope you have enjoyed watching the series as it has progressed and learnt something from each video. Stay tuned on my website for future videos and to learn more about painting and me as an artist. I would love to hear your feedback, so send me a message through my Facebook page. Keep up with your good painting and always remember, practice makes perfect. Thank you.